Things are looking up for a rescue dog that went away for training and came back with burns, wounds, and scars.
Well, 13 Investigates first exposed this training trauma in January, and now Chief Investigator Darcy Spears shows what a difference just a couple of months can make.
What's up, buddy?
Annette, what's changed since we last spoke?
My life. It has been a whirlwind of positive reinforcement.
To appreciate the positive, we have to revisit the negatives Annette Mansfield experienced when she sent her dog Oreo for obedience training. Oreo was a rambunctious rescue dog who'd lived on the streets before Annette and her son Austin adopted him. Annette hired Sit Mean Sit trainer Billy Salcido and spent nearly $2,000 for immersive training, meaning Oreo would live and train for a week at Salcido's home.
You know, he said, when I bring him back to you, you're not even going to know who this dog is. There's going to be so much difference in him and this and that. The only difference was, besides the bruises, he lost what we originally trained him to do.
When Salcido returned Oreo, he had wounds on his neck from a shock collar and other unexplained injuries.
I don't know who can do that. I don't know how anybody can do that.
Annette turned to 13 Investigates.
It shouldn't happen to another animal. It's just incredibly sad.
As a result of our investigation, Sit Mean Sit fired Salcido, pulled his franchise license, and refunded the Mansfield family $2,400 for the training and vet bills.
He lost his license. He can't hurt another animal. That was the most important thing to me, that nobody else has to go through what I went through.
But Annette and Austin were still left to deal with a traumatized dog.
So he wasn't listening. It was worse. If you'd raise your voice, he would cower. I mean, it was just like, it was a different dog, but in a negative way. So it was horrible.
And that's
Sit. Good boy.
where Antonio Diaz comes in.
I just felt really inclined to help Annette.
His business
Working with rescues and working with rescue dogs.
is called Leader of the Pack.
I'm dying to come out and say hi. Come on. Shh.
He says what happened to Oreo is awful, but sadly,
I don't think it's very unusual. I think, unfortunately, there are a lot of trainers out there that are not doing the right thing. And unfortunately, this is a non-regulated industry.
he reached out to Annette after seeing our story
Sit.
and has been working with Oreo ever since.
Between the interaction with him and Oreo, you've seen that he trusted him, which made me trust.
I'm gonna have him walk towards me, and then you can just practice calling him back to you.
He's doing this all free. And I was shocked.
Good. Call him.
And he's off and running on command.
Good. Perfect.
Instead of shock collars and cages, Diaz uses positive reinforcement that works with Oreo's personality.
Oreo is a really hyperactive dog, and he's really toy motivated, so we use that as part of our training to build a relationship and to get what we want from Oreo by giving him what he needs.
As a result,
I've got my home back. I got my sanity back.
and they've got the family pet they'd always hoped for.
Happy again. Just very happy again. I have no words. It's been wonderful.
Darcy Spears,
Good buddy. Sit.
13 Investigates.